So in the series of videos that I have been making, I have been trying to give out my approach of counseling without psychometric testing, in which conversations play a major role. And when we think in terms of conversations, it is our ability to ask the right questions at the right time, in the right manner, in the right tone, which bring out the right answers. So when we are doing career counseling, just imagine that there is a kid who is a 16-year-old kid thinking about their subject stream, or an 18-year-old thinking about choosing a degree, or a person who is a working professional considering to switch their career. It's important that these questions are asked alone, that they do not have their family members or parents around, because they won't be revealing the most true answers in regards to how they really feel about it. So the question basically is that firstly understand the philosophy. Basically, we are all thinking of money, and when we are choosing a career, money is obviously an important parameter to assess, because that is why you are going to pursue a profession. And if you are not earning any amount of money, then it's totally seva. But that's not what they're coming to you for. They want a career in which they are happy and at the same time they are earning money. So but what happens is, career is a parameter of a number of decisions. So let's say this is money, and a person is focusing on money, and usually what people do is people focus whole of their attention on money and somewhat an amount on the happiness that they would receive on the job or something like that. Everyone has inherent motivation. Some have fame, some have they want to travel to different cities, some have they want to earn a significant amount of money, some have that they want to make their parents proud, some have that they want to have a lot of power in their hands in the job. So but this one is always there, money. And my point is that yes, money is a significantly important parameter which should be given importance, maybe 30%, 40% in the decision making process. But there are other parameters as well: contentment on the job, stress level in the job, ethics required in the job, your personality traits are matching the personality traits required in the job, you're leaving the city. There could be so many other parameters to think upon, because you're thinking just about money, but you would not be working in that career for just 1 year. You would be working for the next 40 years. So are you right for it? It has to be analyzed on a number of parameters. But what people do is money. Bhaiya, where is money? I need money. Money is what I need. And that's all they think on. And I'm like, you're just focusing on 40%. Where is the rest 60%? Because if that 60% of contentment, happiness, joy, peace, stress and compatibility is not matched, you will earn money for 2 years and then you'll have to switch your career and you'll be starting out as a fresher. So money is an important parameter, but it's one parameter, an important one, but not the only one. So I tell them that if I were to give you 100 crore rupees and you have only 1 month to spend it, what would you do? What happens usually after I put this question is they are like, huh? I'm like, 100 crore, 100 crore rupees have been credited into your account. See, in your mobile, imaginary message received, and with the condition that you have to spend it in 1 month. And they are like, now the brainstorming begins, and they are alone. Okay, so they would be honest. Without their parents, they would be honest. A working professional would attend the session alone only, but we want them to be alone. Now they are like, I want to travel the world. The most received answer. Then there would be different answers like, I want to buy this gadget, I want to buy this car, I want to open my own gym, I want to open my own cafe. Based on their exposure to TV shows, movies, whatever they've seen, all the desires come out. And I'm like, 100 crore rupees, mister. you just spent 10 crore rupees, 20 days are remaining, what else are you going to do? And they are like, I would now, since I have only 30 days, now I'll be investing the rest amount so that I can, get returns until the future. I'm like, no, this condition is not allowed. You're supposed to spend it only. And then they are like, I'll spend it here, I'll spend it here. And they'll ask, why can't we invest in this and this? Why can't I buy a property? I'm like, you can buy a property, but I'll take it after 30 days, okay? So you cannot think about investing that amount of money. And you have traveled the world, and you have fulfilled all the material desires that you have, and you still have 10 days left to live, and you still have 30 crore rupees remaining. What would you do? What I am trying in this process is, I am trying to make them become aware that after all their material desires have been fulfilled in regards to money, what is it that they value after money? Because that is something that I want them to reach to, so that they can find some level of contentment. There begins an answer that I would like to donate money. There comes an answer that I would like to take my parents to do a spiritual activity in a retreat or take them to a different country. And then it could be an answer that I would help women empowerment. I would help people who are suffering who are not getting education. I would like to help people who are making the environment get better. So what is it, where is that area where would you like to contribute? And I'm like, I want that answer, because I want their career to be related to that answer. And if it's not related to that answer, I want them to be related to this area. And this answer somehow brings in that after all my material desires with money are over, what would I do? I would feel a sense of emptiness. That is the space that they give, that they kind of come to, because they have no answer. And I stay put that, you keep thinking, I'll just go off, I'll take a glass of water, you keep thinking. And they think and they think. Sometimes they take this question answer home, and sometimes they come up with answers. What this process does is eliminates money from their career counseling decision parameter or even life decision parameter. And they think that if it's not a matter of money, what is it that I would be doing? Or if I have a lot of money, where would I want to put it for the welfare of the society? And there comes a purpose. Because she was an orphan, she would like to help people who are in orphanages. Because she saw someone struggling in the old age, she would want to help the people who are elderly, whom their children have left. Because she someday saw an animal suffering, she would now want to help people who are helping animals or help animals directly. And this opens up a whole different discussion that, this is something that you really feel that you are here for. So when this question ends, I'm like, if I give you another 100 crore rupees now, then what would you do? And they are like, I just told you, bhaiya, I'll donate it into this organization. I'm like, again, because sometimes what happens is, you give them 100 crore rupees, they keep spending it, and after 1 month they have still spent it in material desires. So you have to then break the process again, and you have to say that, we've given you another 100 crore rupees, but you cannot spend it on either of the stuff that you spent before, neither can you invest it for the future. So this question is really good. This would bring answers which would give them insight into what is it that they are after beyond money. And then this parameter of career decision making will have money as an important criteria, but now they've thought upon that area as well, that these are important things for me. And this discussion would open up a lot of dimension for the student.